Hello there, humans. Beautiful, beautiful humans. Humans, Hu-theys, Hu-womens, Hues. Okay, so I just wrote down some of my focuses for the next 3 months. So that would be the rest of October. So I guess October, November, December, into a little bit of January, mid-January. Pardon the noises if you can hear it. There's little kids outside. They're like yelling and screaming. If you can hear that. Anyway, so just wanted to share this with you, and maybe I will update upon these and see my progress. And I prompt to you to do the same, to write down for the next 3 months what your main focuses are. Okay, so I feel like I'm like in a class and I'm like sharing. To be totally honest, I haven't truly like meditated on this. It's just kind of like what came to me immediately. I didn't really like ponder it. So maybe after my meditation today, I will maybe have even more clarity. But for now, this is what we're working with. So next 3 months, main focus is, 1 is exercise. I have a free membership, so that's why. And this is a really cool gym, so I've actually been really good about this already for the past 2 weeks. I've already been really good. Hi, Miki. Let me feed Miki 1 second. Okay. So, although I have already been doing a very good job with this, I've been going to the gym a lot, specifically to workout classes, yoga sculpt, ballet, fit, and different yoga kind of stuff. But yeah, so exercise, that's pretty much my main priority these days. And I want to continue it for the next 3 months. So I just wrote, go to workout class at gym 4 times a week, stretch each day. And you know, to me that kind of sounds a bit daunting because I have not been stretching at all. In the past, this was very common for me. Like I would do that all the time. But yeah, for the past while now, like year plus 2, I don't know, I have not been doing that. So it does sound a little bit daunting to do that every day. But I did not specify the length. Like I could literally just do like a 5-minute stretch each day, you know, just to get some sort of stretch in and make it into a habit again. Or it could be, you know, an hour-long stretching, you know, so it could be whatever. But stretch each day, walk each day, which also sounds a little bit daunting because I don't do that every single day. But again, I didn't specify the details, so it could be an hour walk, or it could be just a walk around the block, like a 10-15 minute walk. So just a walk each day. And preferably barefoot in the grass as well each day. I didn't write that actually, but it might be getting pretty cold for that, but if I'm able to, I want to do that as well because it really does make me feel so much better, barefoot walks. And then I just kind of wrote, I don't know, like I just wrote little like stars on the bottom, and I wrote, I want to be toned, very, very toned. That's like my goal amongst the exercise. I want to get really muscular and toned. Maybe I should be more detailed upon that actually as well, now that I'm reading that. Like I want to, yeah, I'll do that myself. But as I've mentioned before, I want to have abs again. And yeah, pretty much I just want to get very muscular and also feel good and enjoy the classes and the pain, aka the soreness, or just like the hard times in the class when it's like, I can't do this, you know. Enjoy it, which I have been. And I also have been also enjoying the classes too. So these I'm already on my way. I'm already doing really well. So yeah, and I do believe, I really do believe like that I'm going to continue it for the next 3 months anyways, or forevermore. So yeah, that's one chunk. The next is try new things / interests. So if anyone has been listening to my videos, you probably get the point that I am, sorry for that noise, oh my gosh, there's little kids just, this little kid's constantly screaming. But yeah, you may have gotten the hint that I am constantly considering, what should I do? What should I do? I need to make a change in my life. Should I move to Minneapolis? Should I move abroad? Should I get a credential to be this or that? Should I go back to school? Should I do this, whatever. You know, I keep kind of going on about that. But for now, I'm like, you know what? Let's just go after my interests for now. I can So what I wrote down anyways is aim for once a week to go to the cities, almost like kind of almost pretending like I live there. Like, okay, what would I do whilst I'm there? Would I go to some sort of meetup? Would I go to my favorite coffee shop? Would I go to, a class about fairies? Would I go to, a cultural gathering where you eat food from Poland and learn about the culture or whatever, just like once a week doing something that interests me. Or yeah, I kind of want to go a little bit deeper into that in my own time as well. Like I wrote that down actually too, like almost like a bucket list, like just things that I have interest in that I could make a point to do, like learn a new dance or whatever, it is kind of like open-ended, I guess, but just, yeah, aim for once a week and like just research any different activities that are happening in Minneapolis or other places as well, and make a point to do that at least once a week. Then I wrote seek and attend things I'm interested in. And then in parentheses, I wrote dancing, meditation, law of attraction stuff, fairies, different cultures, spirituality, nature stuff, improv, cold plunge, etc. Going off of whatever interests me that week. So I keep looking behind me because Miko's eating and Charlie's nearby. So I'm just making sure that Charlie doesn't eat Miko's special food that she has. But yeah, so... Oh, I forgot to add, back up a little bit. The exercise, I also wrote encourage others / inspire. So during all of this, getting into exercise, I also want to post about it if it feels right, but I think that sounds fun. Like, just post to YouTube or to my Instagram or whatever and just be honest and hopefully, encourage people, inspire people or whatever, via me being honest and also whatever, just exercise related stuff, So anyways, back to this one. So yeah, try new things. And then through the process of this, I'll be able to meet, I'm talking about this one now. I'll be able to meet new people, feel more confident, just doing the things I love to do, going out there in the world. And like making that a priority. I think that is just a great idea. And then, another thing is it's things to look forward to and prioritize. So I guess that's kind of what I just said, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And then also a little task for myself then is to write down ideas, kind of like a bucket list, big or small. So that is a little bit like, as I said, kind of like it could encompass lots of things, but even like, as I was saying, which I'm kind of more leaning towards this option now, like for my birthday, going to Europe and, just buying those really cheap tickets I found, if they're still out there anyways. And yeah, that kind of goes in with this, like trying new things or interests. Like that does interest me. I do want to go to Europe, I do want to do that. So maybe that's not me specifically moving to Europe yet, but it's like a little thing. It's a big thing, but it's like a little taste of it. Like, okay, let's go there for my birthday and kind of try this out again. Anyways, and yeah, just kind of getting more involved with the things that I'm interested in, seeing as I haven't made a decision of what to go for next, what path to go down or, what choice to make. To me, this feels like a really great way to kind of get more info about these things. I've said before, oh, maybe I want to be an ecstatic dance instructor, or maybe I want to be a counselor, or like, I don't know. Anyways, et cetera, et cetera. Hopefully that makes sense, but I don't want this to get too long-winded, but it's just kind of a cool way for me to feel out these different things and just see what happens. It's a fun thing to do, to make it a priority, to do things that are interesting to me, and you just never know what could happen. Like maybe I'll meet someone and I'm like, hey, do you know about how to move to Europe? Literally that one time last year when I went to, Charlie, last year I went to a ballet class, like an actual ballet, not like a ballet fitness, but an actual ballet class. And I also went to an Irish dancing class, both of which were very intense. It was in Minneapolis, St. Paul area. And anyways, just from that one time that I went to the Irish dancing thing, I met so many people. And one of the people, if not more than one, but I remember specifically this one girl that I met at the Irish dance gathering, she actually went to college or got her master's degree. I forget. I think she got her master's maybe in Cork, Ireland. And she was telling me like, you should totally do it. She was like, it's actually easy to get into. It's way cheaper to go there. And she was just telling me about it. I was like, oh, you know, like that. Like, these are the sparks I'm talking about. And she also said that her sister went to get her master's degree in Edinburgh, and that her sister was living in Edinburgh for numerous years after she got her master's. And now she lives somewhere else in Europe. You know, it's like, these are the type of things that really inspire me, especially when you meet people in real life. Like, sure, you can hear videos of people traveling the world or whatever, see people online, but to actually meet them in real life, they're right there, you know. So yeah, I have yet to kind of expand on this, but another thing is to just make a trip to California and like feel out California. Uh-oh, my phone might be getting overheated because it is right in the sunshine. But anyways, yeah, also here's my outfit. I really like these. I got these new jeans because most of my pants don't fit me, so I've been having to like get a bigger size. Most of my jeans were like extremely small, so these actually fit me, and it's a great thing. Okay, anyways. So then the other one, which as I said, that's why I kind of want to meditate on this and then maybe kind of redo this if I feel like it, because I don't really know if this is totally my main focuses, but for now, this is what I got. So lastly is having a clean space, KonMari. Marie Kondo, if you're familiar with that, look into it. I mean, that was a really main thing in my life so far that has really, really impacted me in a very major way. So that's another main focus, because lately, sorry, my nose itches. Lately, I just keep building more, like, I guess I'm not always very happy with my room. I get very overwhelmed with too much stuff, and I will say I'm living with my mom currently, and I feel like she is kind of a hoarder, you know, on the smaller end of it, but I won't go into all of her stuff. But it really does overwhelm me, and I really, really don't like it. And I don't want my room to be like that, because my room is my room, you know, so that's the main place. Of course, I can help out other places, but that's the main place that's mine, you know. So I really want to make that a priority. I don't like when my room gets all messy. I don't like when I keep accumulating a bunch of new things that I don't even really like. And yeah, I just don't like the feeling. My room's very small, so I just don't like when it gets all crammed, and I'm very sensitive to spaces, I guess. So anyways, that's why I put this down there. Like, I really want to just finish doing KonMari. I want to finish it. I still haven't finished all the KonMari, like finishing up, going through my stuff, finishing up. That might take me more to explain, but pretty much I just want to, that's another main thing for the next couple of months, is to really do that, to truly do it, and also to have a room that I tidy. Okay, so let me see what I wrote. So only items that I actually like and that I use, and so that I feel at ease and joyful. And I wrote tidy each day to maintain it, and I'll feel more confident and grateful, because the times that I do that, when I do clean up my room and like only have items that I like, even though that's another story, but I just feel so wonderful, and I just love my room. I love the items that I chose to keep, and I love that feeling. But I actually really want to truly do that, because I haven't truly done it. Like, I still have like boxes of things, and I just haven't truly done it. So that's what I want to do. I want to truly do it. Oh yeah, I think my sister is coming over. I need it. Okay, well, either way. That's just another main thing. Just like keeping my room clean, tidying up each day, which is kind of new for me. I don't really have a schedule. I just kind of like let it get messy and then have a day of cleaning. But I'd rather just tidy each day. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, and then at the bottom I also wrote, and maintain habits. So like meditating daily, which I have been doing for pretty much a full year at this point, and daily gratitude, which, yeah, it is a part of my life, but it's not really every day. So anyways, and then sleep 8 hours. So anyways, these are, for now, this is what I got. Maybe I'll kind of switch it up, but just felt like sharing this. As I said, I'll keep y'all updated. This, as I said, I'm already doing that, and I feel like I will do it, the exercise stuff, and I'll keep y'all updated. Try new things. I will say next week, I'll be attending this online thing about fairies. It's this girl from Ireland who seems super, super cool. Randomly found her thing. Anyway, so it'll be online, which usually I'm not into, but sometimes that's just how it is, you know? This person is literally from Ireland, so I can't really just go there just for that. Anyway, so she's doing an online thing. I'm going to make some cacao, and there's like movement involved. Like, so you're supposed to like be in a cozy place. So I'm gonna clean out my room, have a cozy space, make myself this, put on a cute outfit, make a whole thing of it, you know? And then she pretty much like tells about this certain fairy. She tells about like, well, I'll let you know, but either way, it's very much up my alley of interest, and I'm very excited for it. And then there's like a cozy aspect, so you're supposed to have like a blanket, and then also you're supposed to have like room to be able to move. I think there's some like movement embodiment involved. I think it's like 2 hours long. So that I'm very excited for. That's for next week. And also this upcoming week, I guess you could say an interest, I'll be meeting up with my family. So that will be, I don't know, that kind of gets incorporated. I'll be like traveling and get to see the farm. And, you know, there's actually quite a few things for next week that kind of goes into that as well. So, and then clean space. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll plan to do that today, like clean up a bit. And I have yet to meditate today as well. And maybe do some gratitude. So yeah, there we have it. If you found this interesting, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I guess another thing I could add to maintain habits is eating healthy. I can add that. There's a little space there too. So yeah, there we have it for now. And let me know if you ever do this type of thing. What are your main focuses currently? And I would genuinely be very curious. So please do share. And yeah, that's all for now, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe, comment something kind, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. That's why I'm like hesitating. But I'll update you more once I know more, because I'm sure that will kind of alter a little bit. Like maybe something with like, we'll see. Okay. I bow to thee. Namaste. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye.